Alrighty. You guys ready?
Yeah, you guys going into the commentary?
Yep, I'm gonna give you a countdown and then.
Sounds good.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck, dude. CJ, at some point you're supposed to move into the commentaries.
And CC was telling me I was supposed to move into the commentary zone, but he's no longer here. And while CC Daddy's away, the children will play. My name is CJ, it's all good, coming to you live from the power of CCNeverender's Twitch channel. With me today, the lovely Collins. How you doing, Collins?
Hey, not too bad. How you doing today?
We're doing great, and I gotta say we have a great exhibition for you. CC, the Beard of Knowledge, the Owl of Time, in his exhibition match debut against Zirix, was once the new kid on the block, was once in your shoes, Collins.
So to speak.
Ha!
I think we have a pretty good matchup today here. The PBs are pretty close, so...
We
should be
can't
good.
hear Collins. Let me turn Collins all the way up. Alright, try now, bud.
How's it going, everybody? Hopefully we can hear me a little better.
Alright, that's at 200%, so if I can't get you any louder, that's... Please don't shatter my eardrums.
I could manually go up a little louder if need be as well. Alright, hang on, here we go. What do we got now?
Alright, that should be better.
That should be good.
I hear you a lot better. Chat, what say you? As we approach the end of beach here.
Welp.
Welp, what?
I guess I'll count that as... Alright, we're gonna blast it. We're gonna
Oh,
start it right here.
oh boy.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up, everybody.
Alright, oh my god.
Hopefully I'm not too
Insightful
loud for you,
commentary.
CJ.
No, I'll live with it. Alright, we'll see what we got here. Now the magic number is 22-5 here. And a bunch of very seasoned. Zirix kind of quiet. Zirix is muted, so you shouldn't hear Zirix at all. But Collins is as loud as possible.
It's on purpose. I'm an attention grabber. What can I say?
The Pikachu, Butterfree.
So interesting mistake here with CC. He took an extra picture, which very unlike him. So hopefully it's not no nerve setting in. He's a pretty seasoned guy. So
23,000 points. Yeah,
that's something.
pretty good there. Collins, are you using multi-Twitch or are you watching the Twitch stream?
I'm actually watching the Twitch stream. Am I behind?
I just want to let you know you're about 3 seconds behind. So.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, CC, good points. If you use Khadgar or multi-Twitch, CJ twice as loud as Collins. Okay, hang on. Alright, how about now? Am I twice as loud as Collins? Say something.
Check. 1, 2. I hope that's sufficient.
This is as quiet as I can make myself without whispering. Also, I'm asking for feedback. You guys are... And I love you, Candy.
Oh, you can hear it, can't you? Oh boy. How could you?
That's why you're Squirrel Man. Alright, hang on.
We'll see how the Zubat goes here.
How do I make me quieter? Do I... Alright. I don't know.
Let's see what the...
Good magic card for both of them.
So what do you expect out of this one today? I guess we should start there. What are you thinking?
Well, I'll tell you what. How can you pick? I mean, I think Zirix might be just a hair out of practice, but CC hasn't been practicing either. And in the build up to the tournament, he's focused so much of his attentions on getting other people ready, making sure other people practice. And where's CC been? CC's been doing the exhibition matches. I think there's something to be said for watching runs ad nauseum like he does, but you know. And then you have Zirix, who got a really, really great time in pretty quick fashion, as I seem to recall, when he burst into the scene. But you know, haven't seen him run the game a lot since, and so he's kind of right now he's kind of a wild card. So we'll see what happens. You know, what do you think, Collins? Who are you putting your money on?
Well, see, even though CC maybe in the past couple of weeks hasn't been practicing as much, I know that Zirix also hasn't. I was talking to him a little bit off stream earlier. Just with the game knowledge that CC has here, just being kind of one of the OGs, I'd put it sort of in his favor at the time being. They look pretty close right now, but also the stream doesn't seem to be perfectly synced. But I can see CC pulling away maybe with a no pick Valley in this one. We'll see.
I'll say both players got a really decent magnets. Zirix was talking before the run while we were practicing and setting up. His kryptonite always magnets. I think his PB doesn't have a great magnets in it. Ooh, CC with the menuing mistake in the open check. That's gonna cost him.
They seem to be up. CC's a couple frames behind here, but with a better magneton, so we'll see how that affects them going into Volcano here.
I think he did have more points coming out of Beach, so hard to watch both their points at the same time.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Just a few frames behind Zirix here.
They're both. I didn't see exactly how many Zirix had, but both probably seem to be shaping up for an early Moltres here. So wouldn't expect much less from either of the two runners, though.
Good Rapidash from both. I mean, neck and neck here. Ooh, that Vulpix didn't bite on the first apple for CC.
Super frustrating, but you know, that's the name of the game.
Oh yeah, Vulpix got out of the way. That was good. Fortunate.
One of the most frustrating things doing Volcano is getting stuck behind that Vulpix. You just sometimes when you're lag reducing, you don't even see it hop in front of the track there, and it's kind of a killer.
Reizu, I thought this game was called Pokemon Snap. Yeah, you can get it done in a flash. Ho-ho!
Got him.
All through the tournament and all through the exhibition matches, so far I should say exhibition matches, we've seen people struggle with this little island over here, the Charmander and the Magmar. Ooh, the Magmar didn't bite on that apple.
Ooh.
CC's locked backwards. Did he get a Magmar photo?
Right now. I don't think so.
Oh, he's going for the fighting Magmar. Maybe he knows that his points aren't great.
Interesting.
Yeah, fighting Magmar.
Surprised someone of CC's experience didn't. Maybe we'll see, but kind of would have expected him to reset there.
We'll see. He may be trying just to get one in the books. Maybe he's expecting his experience is just going to come into play here down the stretch. I'll say that's kind of an old school strat when we were doing the Pokemon Snap any percent video we came across. Ooh, I was only 950 points. That's going to get him a reset.
Ooh.
And that's
He's
just
still,
like that.
he's still, yeah, there it is. You know, I will say that when I was playing against Candy last night, my first run I ended up completing, and I was like, you know, my mentality going into it is, you want to just finish a run. Any nerves you have might get settled. At least you're on the board, and you can kind of sit back, relax, and say, okay, I've done my part. Let's see what the other person can do. So.
What is the name of CC's alt account that he's streaming to? Corgis
Not entirely sure. Oh, that's right.
I'm just trying to give you
Corgis
the link so that you can have the benefit of seeing what I see.
Yes, that'd be fantastic, because I'm a couple seconds behind.
Okay.
We're going with the Squidbird Slowpoke strat here for Zirix.
There. That should give you an idea of what I'm looking at.
Perfect.
Let's switch on over to CC's. Let's switch over to Zirix's audio here. Chat, let me know what the audio mixing is on that. I tried to keep it the same.
Okay,
So
here we go.
the first real RNG test here for Zirix gonna be. I mean, he's on a decent pace run. I think he was on. He was kind of tick for tat with CC before he had to reset. I think that fighting Magmar was a good decision. You know you're already on a decent-ish pace run, and it's just like going poseless and then getting the fighting Magmar could have given him drastically more points. In a race setting, I think that would have given him an edge. But when the fighting Magmar doesn't come back, that's just brutal,
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out for him the way he had planned. But yeah, for a race strat, I think it was definitely a good idea on his end. Like I said, with the game knowledge that CC has, I'm really not surprised that he's pulling these 200 IQ moves that us newcomers wouldn't really think about. So let's hope we can get oh, there we go, Cloister.
Cloister, there you go. Now you're ahead of me.
A little bit ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
So really good for the Cloister. I think he waited just a hair and maybe got it to turn. One thing I noticed during some of the exhibition matches in the previous days is that, you're in the race setting, and some people have been getting PBs. We had like two PBs so far.
One at least last night, yep.
Yep. And so it's like, oh, I want to keep the pace going. But in a race setting, just wait for the Cloister to turn,
Yep, exactly. The thing is, in a race setting, you're not trying to PB. At least, some of the newcomers might be, because at a certain level, they're kind of just free. You just got to keep completing runs. But when your time is as optimized as these guys, you want to win, and you got to do everything you can to make sure that you can just kind of hair out that victory, so to speak.
And really good
CC
points.
coming in.
Really good points for Zirix. 104. Go into cave.
Yep. Hopefully with a Weeping Bell Snipe, that looks like it could be a one-pick valley potentially, so.
We'll find out. I think CC was saying last night, really optimal would be 106. We did have somebody get 130 on the button. I think that was Proto Man in his first exhibition match. But good
Right.
Bulbasaur here. Good Ditto. And get him to the edge. That worked out really well for Zirix.
Yep. For a person who says they haven't been practicing as much, he doesn't really seem to be playing like it. He's on a pretty good pace here, it seems like.
There's absolutely an element to this that is muscle memory too. And anybody
Right.
who's dumped, over 200-300 runs into this game, like Zirix, it's just gonna come back to him, right? It's been a year since his last PB. He still has that 21-15. If he gets a good Weeping Bell Snipe, he's right in the soup. He's right in the thick of everything.
Exactly. I think this is a great way for him to come back and kind of get reacclimated into the game here. Perfect opportunity to do so. So we'll see how this Weeping Bell Snipe works out. Looks like he just missed it. That's too bad. Just a tad off, but he gets that Jigglypuff and that coughing, and hopefully hits the Weeping Bell right
Almost
around the
guaranteed
corner.
to get a 0-pick Valley with the full-on Weeping Bell and Victory Bell, though. He played really good ahead of time.
And that's not super detrimental. The Weeping Bell Snipe, it does save time, but for some of the newer runners that are going for it, they're like, hey, I got a Weeping Bell Snipe, but I didn't PB. You end up actually losing time based on the fact that you now have a 3 or 4 pick Valley if your points aren't sufficient. So it's definitely interesting. Kind of have to play, a guessing game as to should I go for this strategy or not.
Yeah, definitely knowledge on what points you have and what points you're about to get is important to the run.
Yep. So he's got an no-pick Valley here, so.
It just right over it. 130, 200. Keto, how's it going, my dude? I'll make sure that they heard your good luck. I hope you're doing well, my brother. And now, Zirix just gets to drift into the wall and look at the beautiful sky.
Oh, Keto, thank you for the 15 bits. Appreciate that.
We know that'll make sure that goes to the prize pool, the $250 prize pool for the Pokemon Snap Any Percent tournament.
So let's take a look at CC's tunnel here, see where he's at. His beach was actually fairly good. I feel like we've been neglecting his stream a little bit here, but seems to be pretty good so far. No menuing errors or anything like that. So Looking to shape up to be a pretty solid tunnel here.
That Magikarp wasn't great, but the rest of it looks okay. Good Magnemite. Ooh, Magneton.
Ooh, that's
54. You can live with that.
you know, with a player's experience, CC, I know that he personally doesn't like to go for early Moltres unless he's sitting at least 55. But I'd be really curious to see what he's going to do in a race here. Maybe he'll play it safe and just go for posed, but we'll have to see.
CC's philosophy so far has been, and this is just from him talking to me about the tournament, his ideas, his preparation, you know, ideas for commentary. His idea, his mentality that he brings is it's not about just getting a run on the board. I agree with you. You said earlier, just get a run on the board, you know, just get those jitters out and just try and get something on paper. And his philosophy is he doesn't want to just get a run done. He wants a good run done. He wants to feel really good about the time that he puts out there for the race. So we shouldn't expect him. I don't think we're gonna see him do anything crazy, risky, but he's gonna be playing like he's playing for a PB. Gets the Magmar started a little early there.
Yeah,
And now he's in
like,
prime position.
yes.
Lock
So it's just a move that
forward.
that's just a move that you would expect by such a veteran like CC, like just a really, really well played there on his end. So we'll see. He's gonna go for early. So. Oh, actually, I guess not. It looked like he had set up for early, but playing it safe for the post.
Yeah.
And we'll
just
see
a
what
little poseless there. All right, but all his pictures look okay.
Yep. Oh, and Zirix hitting the Weepinbell snipe. So I think
Mankey snipe there, yeah.
or Mankey snipe. Sorry about that.
It was pretty decent too. Like,
Yeah, it was actually. I didn't see how many pesters it took. I think 6 is optimal, but I think it looked to be around there.
I'll teach you my setup for a little later if you want to know.
Yeah, that'd be awesome actually. And good tech smashing. It's always super scary there to tech smash. It's one of the I think the longest in the game text box wise. So if you double text there, it's definitely detrimental.
Speaking of difficult menuing, that river menu is a little tricky. There's just that little hair of lag, and if you mess it up, you end up exiting the start menu, and you'll end up having to like hit pause again, and then wait just that little bit of time, and then go down.
Right.
So it can be tricky. So Zirix on Cave Sign, and CC hoping for a good river here to try and join Zirix to get a good time. So yeah, Zirix's PB is a 21:15. I think he got it about a year ago, maybe 11 months ago. And CC...
He's on pretty good pace right now.
Yeah, for sure. A little menuing mistake there.
Alright, we'll see. Hopefully CC gets some
Ooh, hit
some
A.
RNG here.
You be very careful. Make sure he doesn't do that again.
Yep.
Alright, looks down. Now they're both in river.
We'll hope for some good RNG for CC here. Hopefully we can get a run started.
Get those Cloys in there.
Let's get some questions in the chat. Let's bless it up. Bless it up, fam. Good sign.
Really good. Reizu, Poverty Columns 200.
Alright, let's see how this volcano sign. Volcano sign can cause some trouble. Easy to undershoot or overshoot it here, so
there you go.
You got it
really
well.
good.
So.
Yeah, Zirix just really playing well down the stretch. Had the 2 little menuing mistakes. I think he'll want those back, but doing really well otherwise.
You know, interesting to see here. We haven't seen a Psyduck, the new Psyduck strat that's been kind of going around.
Ooh, first Cloyster waits for it to turn.
There we go.
That's... Ooh, another Cloyster.
Double
You guys
Cloyster, there we go.
prayed too hard. You prayed too hard for those Cloysters.
It's the power of the emote, so everybody subbed to me. Let's go. You want first try Cloyster? There we go. Oh, ooh. Let's see. Let's see if the Pikachu bites on this. Ooh. Is he gonna turn back and look, or is he confident? He's gonna look. Looks like
he got the sound cue though,
got
so
it.
he was fine. Yeah, no risk in looking around. Maybe a little bit of lag, but would have been fine. That sound cue is your ticket to knowing that you got the tunnel sign locked up here.
and he doesn't quite get first frame, but you
Yeah.
know, it's okay.
Extra photo. I mean, he's gonna want a lot of these little menuing things back, but otherwise, really good.
Yeah. CC's looking fantastic on points. I don't know if you saw that 5100 Bulbasaur, but that was looking. Oh, but at the Psyduck he lost out on some points. But going into
102. Ooh, 102 is
Yeah.
rough for Cave.
yeah, if that Psyduck had been a little better, we would have seen probably about 105 for CC.
Zirix on really good pace here. Just a little red on his split's gonna be like +7 or 8.
But with a good Mew fight, which easier said than done, he could come back. I don't know how much room he has. I don't know how much time he has left to save on his Mew fight, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But shaping up to be a pretty decent time.
Down to the wire.
Ooh, he got juked.
Ooh, another juke. Really good.
Yeah, not looking too bad right now at all. Besides the one little juke there.
I'm saying like a 2130 would be a really 2130 would be a really solid time here if he can clutch it out.
Yep. Ooh, that's a mistake you don't want to make, right there. Especially right at the end of the run, it's pretty demoralizing, especially to be on such a solid pace and miss that Mew there.
Gonna add some time onto this a little bit, but
You know, maybe that's the rust that he was talking about earlier. But CC with the Weeping Bell snipe, so it's shaping up to be a pretty solid run for him so far.
is it the good decision though? He had 102 points. I think it's still
See,
gonna be
that's
a one-pick valley. Or two-pick valley. And let's see
We'll
what
have to
time.
see, but
Well,
21, 30. It was a 34.
yeah, 21:34.
Well played for Zirix for his first run. He's got a couple more opportunities here. Not even close to the point of no return. So
And did
We
not
could,
reset, so he's got all of his resets left under the new rule. 21:34.
we got a 124 for CC going into Valley here. So
We're gonna switch back to Cece's audio. You know, well, not that I don't like the beach theme, but I don't like the beach theme. I didn't see Cece's points, did you?
he's about 126 right now, or 124. I'm sorry. So was it 124 or 126? I think it was 124.
Well, we'll find out. He may be doing a two-picture.
Yeah.
Is Zirix a bus
Yep.
driver? Because he's taking everybody to school. Bazinga! Adonami. 21:34.
The retired snap player. Out on me throwing some shots in the chat here. See how it works out for him.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So I'd be curious to see what pictures he's gonna take here.
Dude and Sandshrew? Yeah.
Interesting, but like I said, with a guy like CC with all that game experience and game knowledge, he definitely
You gotta give him the trust.
makes the right call.
You gotta put your trust in
Exactly.
him. You know, if I'm having to pick, you know, trust in CC Beard.
Oh, absolutely.
Who's got that CC emote out there? Show him
Somebody
some
has to
love.
have it. So beautiful sky simulation right now. This is
On
one of the
both
reasons this
counts.
game is top tier.
Wow.
Quo with the poverty CC emote. Ooh.
CC Grump. It's always Striker's facey. CC, are you winning? I like that one. I like the one
See,
of him that's of James Lipton. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
The thing about CC here is that when he finishes a run, see right now his current pace. You look at his splits on our end; they're in the red. You're thinking, oh man, what's going on with CC? But the pace he's on, even in the red, is still a 21:10. The thing about this guy is, if he finishes a run, you know, it's gonna be better than most people in the tournament's PB.
And we
And
know
just finishing a run.
And we know that he's not going to just finish a run for the sake of finishing a run. He wants to get something good out there. He wants to have a good run done. So, you know, 21:10, 21:15, I mean, that's all within his range.
Oh, easily.
Is the stream really quiet? I don't know why. Some people have said I'm too loud.
Not really sure. But with Zirix here coming in with 22-7, so he's going to be good for that early Electrode, and I believe CC hit that Mankey snipe, almost like Weeping Bell snipe again. Commentator losing his mind. What's going on?
The commentator curse.
I believe CC hit that Mankey snipe though, so it's looking fairly solid right now.
Really good menuing. Really good. I'm on full blast. Okay, hang on. I've been asking.
Yeah, my mic's full volume and I'm not too far from it, so.
I just made it a little better, I think.
Alright, no menuing errors from CC. That could be detrimental right after that valley, but looking to be on 21-10 pace right now, so he's looking fairly solid.
Yeah, it'd be really good.
You know, if that's the one he puts on the board, I definitely expect him to get another one, but I mean, at this point, can Zirix come back? You know, if CC does put a 21-10, even a 21-15 on the board, what does Zirix have in him?
Yeah, he would have to get a PB, you know?
Yep. And you know, like I said, when these times are so optimized, you're looking at it's very difficult to, once you're under that 21-30 range, to really shave seconds off. It's very very optimized game. Not the best magic harp for Zirix there, but you know, I'm kind of half expecting at some point or another Quo to flex on everybody and pull out a hundo run and still win. I think it's gonna happen.
Shout out to Age Will.
Alright. Ooh. That, yeah, a little wide. Like I said, that can cause some fair amount of trouble. That initial, you know, down right on the pester ball throw, it can throw you for a loop there for sure. But I think if that's the biggest mistake CC makes on signs here, I think he's still shaping up to have a pretty solid run.
Did my voice disappear? I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I think we just had some dead air there for a minute.
All right.
Good
never doing
magnets.
this again, everybody. Just want to let you know. My anxiety is through the roof.
I didn't want to take the responsibility of doing that, so I'm glad you took one for the team. CJ quiet. You know what?
I'm not touching the mixer.
I think the chat's kind of messing with us right now. I'm curious about this.
These I don't know.
Master Troll Autonomy. You never know with this guy.
I don't know what to believe. CJ's
CJ
commenting from the car. There you go.
Car.
I'm on the car phone. Parking lot. Great.
So what do we got for points for Zirix here? 55-7. That's shaping up to be definitely an early mulch race for him.
CJ is hard to hear. Echo Wintrol. Okay, I will turn myself up. How about now? Am I okay now? I just turned. All right. We're gonna find out as we head into. All right, there we. Now I'm loud. Fuck y'all.
Ooh, CC got a little juke there.
I'm like going up like 1 decibel, and you guys are like, CJ's in the parking lot. Now he's in the garage.
Now everyone's ears are bleeding.
Yeah, fucking live with it. Ooh, good view.
Yes, it's looking to be a pretty solid move for CC right now.
CJ screaming in my ear. Now he's on. Oh, really good.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I knew that was good too.
You gotta love it. All right, see how this volcano's looking for Zirix here. Pretty solid so far. Locked forward. He's not gonna feed the Charmeleon, But what do we got for CC here? Probably 21, probably 21, 10, 12-7. Okay, that's a great run.
Wow.
21-7 on the board for CC. Gonna be hard for Zirix to come back. Not gonna lie. No offense, Zirix, but that's a tough time to beat.
Yeah, you just PB by 8 seconds, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Really
In
good
a race setting.
Really good race setting.
Yeah.
Really good race. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to... We're now back on Zirix's
Ooh.
audio.
The reset from
Ooh, the reset.
Zirix.
I guess we're not back on Zirix's audio. Okay.
So I believe he had 72.3 there, and you know what? Honestly, I would have. We're not near the time of the reset. We're not near the reset point, or the point of no return rather. I would have taken the picture of the polywag, see if I could have gotten that 170, and maybe it would have worked, and you would have gotten pesters.
Zirix is pretty consistent. That's right, Candy. But right now, both runners back in beach. Now, this is interesting. Let's talk about this a little bit. So the point of no return is in 9 minutes. So if you're Zirix, and he said earlier that his biggest struggle is with magnets. You have enough time to get through tunnel and get a good magnet, right? You don't have enough time to get to river and see if you get cloister. So if you don't get cloister in river now, the run's dead. So
right.
I think I would agree with you. I think I would have tried to get that little, but I don't know. Do you think you can get a 2107? If you're, it's hard to say. It's
in a race setting, me personally, from just being a spectator in different races for different games, and competing last night against Candy in the Expedition match, I say play it safe. I'm not trying to PB in a race. I'm trying to get a time on there, and and it's just
to be close to CC's time, he would need to PB.
That's true.
In all fairness to Zirix, I'm not saying that he's, that it's. I'm not questioning the judgment there. Just interesting. Ooh.
It's an interesting CC.
I think he was just hanging out.
I didn't quite see what happened there.
Yeah, Zirix just needs a 10-second PB, no NBD. He's got that in me.
You know what? Easy day.
CC's just killing time here a little bit.
I mean, when you have a 2107 on the board, it's not too difficult to be able to kind of chill out a little bit.
We did see Drogi lose with a 2103, so not impossible, but
yeah.
Maybe a
see, and that's
probable.
the thing. Ooh, kind of unfortunate Butterfree for Zirix there. He's gonna reset again. Interesting.
He's got the time. I mean, he's got time going up to the point of no return. If I'm him, maybe I think I take it. Just try and get a really decent run started that you think you can PB with. And if you don't think that you can PB, I mean, that's what we're talking about right now. He's got to get a close time. He would need a PB, and if that's the case, that's the situation that you're finding yourself in. And you don't think that you can PB without a good beach, then you got to do what you got to do. Reset till you get a good beach, and then hope for the rest. CC got lost, forgot where he was. The Daydream Believer and a Homecoming Queen.
All right.
I played in a cover band once, Collins. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, really? What cover band?
It was a cover band of the Monkees called the Gorillas.
Oh, interesting.
You can understand why people who showed up to listen to that were expecting the Gorillas and not the Monkees. But
yeah, that's kind of poor planning on the band's end there with the name. Unfortunate name choice. Oof. So imagine you go see, I can't wait to go see the Gorillas tonight. For some reason they're playing in some no-name bar for $5, but I'll go see them, and then you get what you pay for. Unfortunate.
Very true.
Hate to see it.
Especially when we're talking about, I can't do it right now, but my throat's a little fucked up, but, doing a little bit of screamo, a little screaming, and
Oh, gotta love me some screamo.
God, it was like Johnny Craig era Dance Gavin Dance.
That is interesting. I haven't. When was this?
Oh, 2000 and was in high school. 2000 and... I don't remember. When did Johnny Craig leave Dance Gavin Dance?
Like 2009, so fitting. I thought this was like last year. I was like a little behind on the times here. Candy,
No.
coming in with a bit. Thanks, Candy. All her money is on CC Daddy.
Till she dies, all these hoes call CC Senpai.
See, I appreciate CC for what he's done. He's one of the greatest, right? But the true Snapdad is Quo. Let's be honest here. Snapdaddy Quo. Snapdaddy Quo. I got my money on him for the tourney. I think he's got it.
Another reset for Zirix. Coming up on the point of no return. I will say, you know, you're upsetting the status quo a little bit with that prediction.
Ooh.
Put my man on the man with the crown. Put my money on the man with the crown. Liam Kings.
That's a hot take, but you know the guy's taking the scene by storm. You know I can't fault you for that prediction because the kid is good. The kid is good.
When he started, the world record was 2050. He now has a 2051. Like,
yeah, it's absurd.
If Levon and Drogi and Quo didn't push it, like this would be like he is 1 second off the record, right? Like it's nutty, and that record stood for a long time.
Very long time. You know, when I started playing, which wasn't that long ago. Ooh, unfortunate Lapras for Zirix here.
Ooh.
I don't think that's gonna get him the points he needs.
He can go for CJ's Lapras, which is
Oh, he's actually gonna reset. I think this is his last reset. I believe that's his number. Is that his 5th attempt?
That is this upcoming will be attempt number 5.
Okay, so that's his last one. So, you know, I maybe it's inexperience talking on my end, but I'm uncomfortable with the reset. You never know that cloister. I don't want to reset it until I get that until I don't get that cloister.
Well, he's got another chance at getting out of beach here, but he's used 4 resets. And because we're counting it as resets and not attempts, him being on his 5th attempt does not matter. He would have 5 resets. So I guess that would be... Yeah, so a total of... He would get 1 more reset after this. As we're switching from attempts to... From attempts to resets.
See how CC does on these magnets here. You know, CC's got a pretty solid magnets for the most part from what I've seen. He's definitely up there when it comes to the consistency.
Starting the cutscene at 5:28.
Now imagine the day where Liam Kings finds a way to skip cutscenes. The God Gamer, the absolute madman, he's gonna bring it down to 18 minutes. Easy. Hot take.
Ooh, that magic card, not great.
Not great. Kakuna, we'll see how it goes, but the Zubat looking fantastic.
Magic butt.
We'll see where he is going into Volcano here.
Maybe like 55. Good Zuby.
Very good.
56, there you
56, 55. Great. Shaped up to be a pretty good run for him so far, so
go. Now
we'll see what Zirix can do here.
Now he's in a position where he can go out and get that early Moltres that he wanted earlier. But didn't go for it because he doesn't go for early Moltres unless he has 56,000 points.
He's very set in his ways.
He's a studious boy.
So I'm gonna be curious about this Eevee because it wasn't a red dot, and I know that sometimes it can be a little finicky. So we'll see with Zirix here. We'll see what he's got.
It is an Eevee. We'll see what the points are. At least it counts as an Eevee, right? If he was
Oh, it's nothing worse.
At least he's got about 50 seconds. If he wanted to reset, he would have to do it now. 2 times Kang.
2 times Kang. That's good.
23,000 points.
Ooh. Oh, CC. Hate to see it.
He's gonna get.
he's maybe gonna have to get the Charmander on the side next to the Moltres, and then the Fighting Magmar. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think he didn't expect it to go between them.
Yeah, it's ooh, and he's not really doing too hot with the RNG. Sometimes you can get a Charmander like right there, and you're lucky. But you know, on the bright side, he's gonna have a ton of points going into
for sure.
going into. Hopefully, he gets the 5,000 on those Magmars. He's going for. Is he going for Charmeleon Snipe? Oh my goodness.
I think he's just being a little swaggy boy right now.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's past the point of no return.
Without a Charizard? I don't know.
Interesting. Ooh, he just missed it.
Not all heroes were apes. Some of them. Some of them go for Charizard.
You know, like I said, he's got a 2107 on the board. If he's listening to the stream, he knows where his opponent's at, and
I think they're talking to each other too, so I think he's kind of being a little gangster over here with his Charizard swag.
I mean, CC's got the swag strats. What can I say? Decent magic card there.
CC of swag outside of the
I don't want to comment on that one.
Love you, CC boy.
But you never know. Zirix is ahead of his splits right now, so we could see a PB. I mean, it'd be the comeback of the century, but we'll hiccup there for CC on the menu. Oh, absolutely. 83,000 points going in a river. Absolute madman.
He's just gonna get some speedy pictures here. Don't mind him.
Oh, why not? He's gonna go for the new Squidbird strat, the guaranteed Bulbasaur, maybe.
Yeah, this is the aptly named strat for Bulbasaur discovered by Squidbird called CJ's Bulbasaurs.
Ooh. He missed the Magnemite there. It's really unfortunate. And I don't even know if he hit the Electrode. Oh, he did. Okay. So those magnets did end up being the kind of deciding factor.
Yeah.
I mean, you know your strengths and weaknesses. That's the thing too. You know, going into a race, you're well aware of where you need to be and what your mistakes are. And
He
unfortunately,
definitely knew. He said the magnets were hard for him.
And, you know, they're not easy. It's definitely not a. It's definitely not a. One of the more difficult things I feel like to get into the run.
It's not easy. Magnets are not easy, and pimpin' not easy.
Never easy.
Yeah. But Crispix really pulling it out here.
Ooh, 240. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
That might be some rip pepperonis on his pizzaroni there, but we'll see. He's gonna keep pushing
potentially.
forward. It's not over until the cloister lady sings, so.
That's the truth.
CC with the pause here.
Man, this. Oh, he reset.
Yeah.
So he's confident. He's confident.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't really blame the man.
Just gonna summon all the pods. Have a duck and pod party. Maybe go for that sick agility Pikachu.
Interesting.
You guys come here. We're trying to get three Metapods.
See how Zirix does with this Charmander.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Wasn't a red dot, and you know I have gotten kind of screwed over those in the past, so something to be a little nervous about. But I think he's gonna go for probably full posed here. Oh, poseless. Okay.
Gotta have that little bit of time to save where you can.
Yeah, probably about 2 or 3 seconds.
Well, at this point, either he's on a pace, a run that he can be on a pace for, or he's not, right? So, I think.
Oof, man. Oh man, Zirix.
Ooh,
Oh no. Hate to see it.
69,000 would be a Bulbasaur. Unless
You know,
he's conceding.
I
think he's.
I think he, yeah, I think that's the forfeit, unfortunately.
Alright. Congratulations to CCNeverender on his exhibition match win. Let's go back to the interview room, Collins.
Absolutely.
Hello.
What is going on, guys?
Yo, what's up?
How did it go?
CC.
Congratulations, CC.
That was
Zirix,
close.
You did really well.
Thank you. Good game, CC. That was fun.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Zirix, for you kind of coming back into the scene here with not a ton of practice, like you said, not too bad, not too shabby with your first run there.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm annoyingly consistent at 2130x right now. I've been
Yeah.
rusting for about a week, and I just can't like get back to where I was.
I gotta tell you, I have been in that position. Like lately, I've been at 2120-ish a lot, and I got a 2107 today, and that tells me that I'm like de-rusted. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nice job, dude. You killed it.
Yeah, I was watching. Collins can see your splits. I'm watching the OBS feed, and I'm like, is CC on a PB pace? Like, I know you have a low 21, but I was like, man, this is kind of close. You were like 3 seconds off your PB, right? You have a 2104.
Yep. I was +1 going into Mew.
Wow, really good.
Yeah. I
Nice,
brought
dude.
it back
Yeah.
to like a +7 or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game all around.
Walkie-talkie, CJ. I don't want to hear it.
CJ's commentating from the car actually, so.
Oh, dude, where are you driving?
Half the people were like, "You're on the moon," and the other half of the people were like, "You're yelling into the microphone, CJ. We can't hear Collins."
A little bit of a hiccup, but
I literally would like move it 1 decibel. It's like, oh my god, my ears are bleeding.
My ears. I definitely saw. I have a chat open, so I saw that.
Well, no, really great exhibition. You guys did a great job. CC, congratulations on the bragging rights win. It's Quo, I swear to God, I'm gonna time you out.
Did we have anybody else